I can't hear. I can't
That would
hear
be
you.
because I'm muted. I
Oh, I'm
was
sorry.
muted,
I'm
so
sorry. I'm
just
sorry.
just give me a second, okay?
Yes,
And
ma'am.
you're Mr. Jones, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Just a minute. Okay, thank you for your patience. Now calling case number 24S00283. This is the State of Michigan versus Deangelo Jones.
Ashley Moten on behalf of Mr. Jones. State your name for the record, sir.
Deangelo Jones.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for an arraignment in this matter. Let me see. Okay, so you were arraigned on this initially in August of last year. You were set for a pretrial date. You failed to appear. A bench warrant issued for your arrest September 24th. I arraigned you on that bench warrant November
Yes,
15th.
ma'am.
Okay.
It was it was the day after my birthday.
Mr. Jones, just
Let me
stop
just,
right there. Let her finish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
that's okay. So you were arraigned on that. You were set for a pretrial in front of the judge. Again, that was on December 2nd. You appeared for that pretrial. She set you for another pretrial date on January 6th at 9 a.m. She continued your bond. It was just a PR bond with conditions. You failed to appear on January 6th. So a bench warrant issued for your arrest once again, and that is why we are here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I spoke with Mr. Jones regarding the violation, and he appeared for court, but he was late. So the failure to appear was already put into the system. He called in, and they let him know that a bench warrant was issued. He is 24 years old. He is a father. He currently does not have a job. He did just have a job, but he's working for a temp service and no longer working for that particular uh, company at the moment. So he is looking for work. So he wouldn't have any financial means to pay for a monetary bond. Today is actually the last day that he and his family are in the apartment. So that's why when I submitted the CAA form, there's no address. He hasn't had a phone in a couple months, so no access to a phone number or email. So he's not sure where his family is or where they're going. We're requesting a personal bond so he can get out and take care of his home matters, get back in contact with his children, and return to court. So we're requesting a personal bond.
Okay. Thank you. So I will note a couple things. This is it's a charge of domestic violence, and it has all of the standard domestic violence conditions set on it. So you're not supposed to be having contact with Kimberly Jenkins, and you're not supposed to be going to that International Drive address.
Yeah, no, ma'am. I'm not there at all.
Okay.
I promise you. I promise. I'm not there at all.
Okay. So just wanted to make sure we were still clear on that. None of those conditions are going to be changing.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you have reliable transportation?
Yeah, I could say I can my big brother, if I could get a hold of him, he would be able to.
Okay. And if you need to as well, the 14B District Court is on a bus line in Ypsi. I think it's 46, but I could be misremembering. Okay.
Okay.
So
Yes,
there's a
ma'am.
tablet in the lobby at the 14B District Court. All right.
Mhm.
It's on the township side of the building right now because the court's being renovated. There's also the library if you need a device to use Zoom.
Yeah, like resources to. Yeah, I
Yeah,
get what you're saying.
because
Yes, ma'am.
okay, because it's going to be a Zoom hearing.
There's other ways to get to Zoom. Yeah,
Yes.
I get what you're saying.
So the concern is obviously without an address, you know, the notice of hearing is still going to get mailed out to whatever the last address is that we have on file. So
Yes,
that
ma'am. I
likely will.
can most likely get the mail. I can probably get it. And like, if anything, I can use my mother's phone to do Zoom. I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind that.
Okay. And you can, excuse me, you can actually call in to Zoom too. So even if you don't use the Zoom app, there's a phone number that you can use to dial into Zoom. You still use
Okay.
the meeting ID, but you call a phone number and then it's, you know, lovely robot voice asks you for the meeting ID and then
Yes,
it lets you into the meeting that way.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So if you need to do that, like there are ways, but you should get some paperwork before you leave the jail that has your next court date and everything on it.
Oh, okay.
But without a reliable way to contact you, it will be really important that you hold on to that.
Yes, I'm definitely gonna hold on. I'm not missing
Okay.
this one. I want this to go away so bad. This is so old. Like,
Well,
trying to do right.
you know, okay. And I appreciate that it doesn't seem like you've had any other real
No,
issues.
not at all, ma'am. I'm trying to do so right. It's
Yeah.
just struggling. Like, I have to be out of my house today. I don't
Yes.
know. Like, there's so much going on.
And I can appreciate that, Mr. Jones, but what I also want to make very clear is that the matter is not just going to go away without
Oh,
your
yeah.
participation, okay?
Of course.
And if you miss another court date,
Yes, ma'am.
you've already missed two,
Yeah,
okay?
I promise.
So I'm just, and I appreciate that, but I just want to make clear, like, you know, 3 strikes, the odds of you getting another personal recognizance bond,
It's bad.
so just keep it in mind. You know you've got a court date coming up.
Yes.
No, you've got to figure out some way to get onto Zoom. I think we talked last time that you know you might be in the waiting room. You might be in the waiting room for hours. Okay.
Oh, of course.
And,
Yeah, because I was like, I'm just sitting there like nobody
yes.
called my but I was like an hour late though. But I
Yeah,
was
well,
still
and then
doing it
there's that too. Like you need to be there when
on
you're
time.
supposed to be there. You're supposed to be there at 9 a.m.
Yeah, I woke up a whole hour late, so it
Yeah.
was on
Well,
my
it
fault.
All right, just let her finish, Mr. Jones.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And you're fine. And I get that you want to explain,
Yeah.
but there are some things that it's like you just got to do it and you got to do it right. Okay? And
Yes.
this is it. So it's going to be 9 a.m. again, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be September 22nd.
Oh, well, that's my birthday. That's good. Wow.
Okay, then
No, I can do it. I can do it.
I can make it the week before, September
Yes.
15th.
Yes, ma'am. I can do that.
Okay.
September 15th
Yes.
at 9.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
So, September 15th, 9 a.m. All of your previous conditions are still in place. So,
Okay.
you know, you're not to talk to Kimberly Jenkins, you know, you're not to go to where she lives. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
all that. Okay. So, the court will set a $10,000 personal recognizance bond. So, once again, you're promising to show up.
Yeah,
And you're promising to show up on time.
yeah. So I'm gonna be up early, I promise.
Okay. Okay. Set all of the alarms. Do whatever
Yeah,
you need to do.
yes.
Okay. Now, you should, like I said, get paperwork before you leave the jail. If for some
Okay.
reason you don't, or if you lose it, or if something else happens, you can call the public defender's office. They can tell you when your court date is. You can call the 14B district court. We can also tell you when your court date is. Okay?
Yes.
Okay. So what are you going to do?
Be up early and on time.
When?
September 15th at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Yes.
Good. Because, like I said, it looks like otherwise you've been doing okay, so just make it to court, all right? Attorney
Yes.
Moten, did you have anything else that you wanted to say?
No, thank you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Then, Mr. Jones, if you don't have any questions, you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished.
Okay. Appreciate you so much, Judge.
Okay, well, magistrate, but thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And I believe that concludes our docket for...
All right, let's talk about that. The arraignment of Deangelo Jones in front of Magistrate Hillary Braley was a mix of patience, practicality, and just a little humor tucked into a serious situation. Jones has had a rough run of it: missed appearances, bench warrants, no steady housing, and even no reliable phone. But what stood out was how candid he was about it all. He admitted he overslept for one court date. He laughed that his last arraignment happened right after his birthday, and he even pointed out that his new hearing date lands on his birthday again. To her credit, Magistrate Braley kept the tone steady and respectful. What impressed me was the way she combined firm accountability with an understanding of the real-life struggles he was facing: homelessness, job instability, and the stress of figuring out where to live with his family that very day. His attorney, Ashley Moten, did a solid job of laying out those circumstances without overplaying them. Asking for a personal bond so he could take care of his home and children. The magistrate granted it, $10,000 PR bond, with all the standard no-contact conditions intact. And she made him repeat the date and time of his next hearing back to her like a schoolteacher, making sure the homework assignment was copied down correctly. The overall courtroom atmosphere was calm and almost instructional, with the judge trying to set a young man up for success while leaving no doubt that the clock is ticking on excuses. Jones left with a fair shot, but also with a crystal-clear warning: alarm set, birthday or not, be on time. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.